Welcome back, everybody. Realness Institute, a non-profit organization which aims to empower Africans to tell their stories from an unapologetically African point of view, has opened submissions for the 2022 Episodic Lab and Development Executive Traineeship. The initiative, that's in partnership with Netflix, is a development program that gives screenwriters from South Africa, Kenya and Nigeria an opportunity to develop their original story ideas in any genre. And to tell us more about this, we are now joined virtually by the Institute's Director, Elias Ribeiro. Elias, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Very good morning to you, Simpiwe.
Now, tell us about what the Episodic Lab and Development Executive Traineeship is all about, as well as this partnership with Netflix.
Sure. Thank you very much for having us and giving us the opportunity to talk about the program here on Morning Live. So this is there are two separate programs. One is called the Episodic Lab, which is an incubator for early series ideas that are developed in the context of a writer's room. And we permeate those writer's room sessions with toolbox that equip the writers with tools to develop these ideas with the assistance of a story consultant and a creative producer. That's a 12-week program. And we invite 6 writers to partake, as well as 6 development executive trainees. And these 6, what we call DETs, will witness the live development of 6 ideas from a very early stage into a pitch deck that gets presented to the commissioning editors of Netflix at 3 stages of the program for feedback, and a final pitch where they get a yes or no from the platform for further development and potentially becoming a Netflix original.
So, Elias, what's the criteria that applicants must meet when applying or making their submissions for these initiatives? What is it that you are looking for?
We're looking for strong writers. The program is extremely demanding, so it's not really a program for a complete newcomer. You need to have already quite some knowledge of screenwriting and story and character development. Mm-hmm. And we'll push you to your limits, and we'll expose you to brilliant minds. We have guest speakers coming from all over the world. In the last year's program, we had the makers, Anna Winger, who made Unorthodox, and also one of the writers of Narcos, How to Ruin Christmas, Blood and Water. We had numerous case studies on successful Netflix series and how to bring your story to that level.
And what kind of stories and concepts can be submitted? I understand that one of the requirements is that the story must be based in South Africa.
No, so we're calling writers from 3 countries. It's Nigeria, Kenya, and South Africa. And we're open to all genres, all different types of narratives. We want writers to be true to their point of view. We want the stories to be authentic. It could be in the original language of whichever territory the story is taking place, the story is set. Mm-hmm. It's really an open, a blank canvas, and we hope to receive exciting ideas from these 3 countries.
And why only South African, Kenyan and Nigerian screenwriters are eligible to join this program?
So Realness historically has run a number of Pan-African projects. The Screenwriters Residency that is on its 7th edition is open to all countries in the continent and the diaspora. This was a request from Netflix, who approached us to develop this incubator. And it's probably to do with their strategy.
And last year you had an overwhelming response of submissions, isn't it?
Yes, we had 425 submissions in period, to be precise. And we, with the assistance of multiple readers, we narrowed it down to 100. And then more senior readers got involved. We interviewed the top 40 and then presented the top 30 to Netflix, and they helped us narrow it down to 6 that got invited to take part. The participants are paid a stipend of $2,000. As I expressed, the program is very demanding, and it's necessary that they really book time off from any other activity, because they will be 4 hours a day live on Zoom working with us, but also whenever not live with us, hopefully writing, so that they can deliver every Monday the new material that the group works with to push the story forward.
And very demanding, I would imagine. Now, unpack for us what the selected 12 participants can expect for the duration of the 3-month program that they will be a part of.
So for the first 8 days, we do sort of a creative surgery on what people arrive there with. The projects take the turn on the hot seat. They receive feedback from their peers, from the mentors of the lab, from the Netflix commissioning team. And we then get into a rhythm for the next 11 weeks, where on Mondays, the writers deliver whatever was assigned on the last session of the week on Friday. So they have the weekends to write. And on Mondays, the DET's participants have specific sessions to the craft of development with professionals from all over the world, and the writers are writing. On Tuesdays, we meet only with the DET group to discuss the deliveries, to prepare notes. And on Wednesdays, we meet for the writers' rooms, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, where we split the group into 2. So we have 3 writers in each of the rooms, and everybody contributes with ideas to each other's projects. It's really not a competition. Last year, out of the 6 projects incubated, Kudi Maradisika received a commission for development from Netflix. But they have been very clear that they are interested in 6 projects if all 6 are ready and aligned with what their slate needs at that point in time. So it could really generate 6 commissions if you're at the right place at the right time with a strong story.
And I know last year there was a submission fee application, that applicants were required to pay. Is this still the case this year?
Yes, the security administrative cost of running a submission process, and as you can imagine, evaluating 450 submissions, we need to avoid that. So it's a very symbolic fee. It's a fee of more or less 500 Rand. It is, we keep the fee in international currency because it's an international program, so that it's the same for everyone. That's why I say more or less 500. And it's a program aimed at working professionals. So it's a small contribution we request for all the work that we're doing in training and capacity building.
And for queries about the program or the application process, where can entrants find more information?
Our website is realness.institute, and you can also send an email to submissions@realness.institute, and we'll answer any questions. All the submission criteria, the eligibility criteria is listed on the website, so please take a look. Under programs, you'll find Episodic Lab and the Development Executive Traineeship. And we also run another 4 different programs for writers, producers, sales executives, distributors, and programmers throughout the year. So I recommend taking a look at the website and finding out about the different dates of the different labs.
Share the website again, Elias.
It's realness.institute.
Okay. Elias Ribeiro, lovely chatting to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Simpiwa. Have a lovely Saturday.
All right, cool. You too. All right, that was Realness Institute's Executive Director, Elias Ribeiro, and he's been speaking to us about the opening of submissions for the 2022 Episodic Lab and Development Executive Traineeship.